What's going on, guys? Sean here. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 different ways on which the successful people differ from the average person. So if you do any of these 5 things, chances are you are successful or you're on the path to being successful. So if you're ready, let's get into it.
Nerf this!
So number 1 is having daily goals. Successful people always have a daily goal list or a daily to-do list, and they don't stop until that list is done. Of course, not every day is going to be perfect. However, they always have goals for each day that'll move them closer to where they need to be. And on that goal list, they have tasks that they need to complete that's going to move them closer. So number 1 is to have daily goals. Successful people always have daily goals. So today is Sunday. The sun is shining. It looks beautiful out. I gotta take some pictures and stuff for the gram, and I don't know what else we're gonna do. Football's on. Can obviously watch some of that, but let's see where the day takes us. I also gotta get a workout in, so let's get moving. I gotta get ready, get changed, and get myself in gear. So someone was gracious enough to make the coffee. Lily, real MVP. You guys love my masculine mugs too. Just full of masculinity. Love it. Yep. I'm gonna give you tip 1A, and that is to drink coffee. Successful people drink coffee. Not really. Alright, so now that I'm pretty much caffeinated, I'm going to give you the second thing that successful people do differently than the average person, and that is to measure and track. Let's say you own a t-shirt company and you want to drive traffic to get some sales, and you spend $1,000 on ads, $500 on a newspaper ad, $500 on an internet ad. You need to measure and track and see which one performs better to know where the best return on your investment is for that expense. You'll want to know where your money's better served. Is it better served putting out that newspaper ad and getting traffic to like a brick and mortar store, or is it better served online getting digital clients buying from your website? So really you just want to measure and see which one does better so your money will have better return on the investment in the long run. So just measure and track, and you can do this with anything. It doesn't have to be, just business. Let's just say you're trying different strategies to grow your personal brand, or let's say, weight loss, for example. Let's just say you're on a specific diet and you are working out 5 times per week, eating right, and you're starting to see results. Then you obviously know it's working. But if you're following a diet where you're not going to the gym, you're way too flexible, and you're not seeing the results, obviously you have to have some sort of measuring and tracking system to see what's working. That's my point. Successful people measure and track and see what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong, and what they do wrong, they're learning from. That's number 2, guys. Like I said, I gotta get changed and I gotta go to the gym and get these gains. Let's go. All right. That's what I'm talking about with the tripod right there. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the gym and catch up with you guys after there. What up? Just jamming some Post Malone right now. I feel incredible. Got that nice workout in. It's kind of hard to talk and listen to the music at the same time and know what I'm even saying, as you can see, but sweaty. I'm gonna go home, get changed, and then I'll give you the 3rd tip. These endorphins are kicking in. Let's go. Left me with a broken heart. Just kidding. So back home, obviously, I got a shower and change. There's people power washing the house right now, so we're gonna chill out here and watch some football. Let me give you the 3rd thing after I change out of these sweaty ass clothes. You gotta do laundry, clearly.
Defense, they've been very good against the run. Number 6.
So I'm all changed up, obviously, got the football on. There's people power washing, like I said before, just on the other side of the wall. So I'm not gonna give you the third tip right now. As soon as they stop, I'll come back on and I'll give you the third thing that successful people do differently than the average person. So I think the guys that are power washing are all set, so I'm coming upstairs to get the money right now to give to them. But let me give you the third thing that successful people do differently than the average person, and that is they learn from their mistakes. And this kind of ties into number 2 with tracking. If they do make a mistake or if they mess up, they learn from it. They take the experience that they've gained from that mistake and they apply it towards the next time. So just going back to the same example that I gave you on the t-shirt company, let's just say you put out that ad in the paper and it didn't work out. Now you've learned from that mistake not to do that again, so don't waste your time on the newspaper ad. So number 3, guys, is to learn from your mistakes. That's what successful people do. If they do have a failure or if they do make a mistake, they learn from it, they get better from it, they grow from it, they use it to their advantage. So it's really not a mistake or a failure, it's just a learning experience. That's number 3. Let me pay these guys for their hard work, and I think we're gonna get some footage. You hear that? That's them still working. I was wrong, they weren't done. But Lily's in the kitchen right now, being domesticated. Cooking up some food. She just finished filming a video, so be sure to go check it out. Please and thank you. So just paid the power washers. They did an awesome job. Everything's all set. I'm gonna get changed into the Patriots gear. We're gonna go to the grocery store, get some groceries and stuff. Let me hit you with the 4th thing that successful people do a little bit differently than the average person, and that is to maintain a positive attitude. It is so hard to maintain a positive attitude, and that's why not everyone does it, because things in life can happen that are beyond your control, and it's really hard to stay in the right frame of mind when those things happen and you're having a bad day. But the successful person knows when there's an obstacle put in their way, it's just there to challenge them and make them grow and get better. So the best thing I can say to do in terms of keeping a positive mindset would be to next time something happens like that, ask yourself, okay, how can I use this to my advantage? How can I use this obstacle or this challenge to my benefit? And when you do that, when you ask yourself that, that'll spin things in a positive direction. Or when you're having a really crummy day and things just seem to keep happening to you, try to ask yourself, okay, what can I learn from all these things happening? How can I respond better? How can I be better? How can I do better? How can I turn this day around? And successful people do that. They always try to use things like that to their advantage. So that's number 4, guys. We're gonna hit the store, get some snacks. I'm feeling some ice cream right now, so that's what's on my list. And here we are, rocking the Patriots gear. Got the goat on the chest. Got the, obviously, Patriots hat, looking like the #1 draft pick, baby. So let's go to the store. I felt so bad for the people inside Stop and Shop, the employees, because we're loading up the belt, and the young cashier was like, oh my god, is it ever gonna end? Not directly talking about us, but just the night in general.
Is it something about Patriots, right?
Yeah, because everyone has the same idea, because the Patriots aren't on until later tonight, so everyone between the 1-4 o'clock game, whatever it is, and then Sunday night football, everyone has the same idea. Go to the store, get whatever you need to do before the Patriots game is on, or if you're entertaining, to pick up stuff to feed people. So I do feel for you. You'll make it through. Keep on keeping on. Stop and Shop employees. Alright, so going back to my last point, that wasn't supposed to be a point on this video. My phone had died I put it on the charger, but the charger wasn't plugged into the wall. So I kind of went impromptu on that point because I thought it was on this list. So that's really a bonus point. But going back to that point of having a positive attitude and how you can use your challenges as opportunities, that has just become a bonus point. So I'm going to give you the real number 4 is to focus on being productive rather than just being busy. Just because you're doing 1,000 tasks doesn't mean that you're being productive. Productivity is when you're moving forward, when you're actually accomplishing things. So if you're doing 1,000 menial, mundane tasks that aren't really doing anything for you, then you're not really being productive, you're just being busy. So focus on things that are going to propel you forward, what's really going to move you forward, and delegate wherever you can. But my point here is to focus on things that are going to have a better return on your invested time. So if it's something that's for sure going to be productive, obviously do it. If it's just going to be something to keep you busy, maybe it's not the best idea. I hope I'm making sense here. So that's number 4. I'm going to crush some of this ice cream I got, I think, and then I'll wrap the video up and give you the 5th and final thing that successful people do differently than the average person. So let's keep this thing going. Just watching the Saints and the Rams right now. Saints are up 35-24. Rams are undefeated right now. Yeah, I'm gonna crush some of these. I'm still waiting for that pint ice cream to thaw, but once I get that, I'll give you the 5th and final key. Alright, let me mute this real quick. So the 5th and final thing that successful people do that differs from the average person is that they nurture the right relationships and starve the wrong ones. What I mean when I say that is the relationships that aren't toxic to them, the relationships that benefit them, the relationships, you know, with people that they can help and that can help them are the ones that they focus on. And I'm not saying that, you know, you should abandon your friends or anything like that, but I am saying that there are definitely relationships out there that you need to pay closer attention to and that you need to really take care of. Just know that there's levels to it, for lack of a better phrase. There's levels to it, and definitely in business you need to know the right people to focus on. For example, if you're a business owner, you want to make more sales, obviously customer is number 1. That's what they do. Focus on that. I'm going to dive into this ice cream. I have the Arctic Zero. I really like it. The cookie shake flavor. It's 150 calories for the entire pint, which is why I really enjoy it, because I can eat 2 pints and it's still better than most like Halo Tops. So yeah, I'm gonna crush this. Then I'm gonna wait for the Patriots game. So let's see how they do. You know they're gonna take that W. You know they're gonna take that W. We're at Gillette. We're against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. LFG. Let's go. All right, guys, all changed up. Patriots won, so it's always a good day when that happens. If you need a little refresher, everything's right there. That's 5 things that the successful people do that the average person usually does not. I hope you did like this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other suggestions of what you think successful people do that the average person doesn't, comment them down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. I do release videos every Monday to get your week going and every Friday to get your weekend started. So make sure you turn the post notifications on so you won't miss a thing. Signing off. Thanks so much.